So welcome to your weekly focus for January the 23rd through to the 29th, 2017. My name is Tilly and this is Tarot with Tilly. And even though my mom is home, she needs much more attention. And so I do have to suspend doing the weekly readings for each individual sign because it is just far too time consuming and my mom needs me. So even though she's doing much better than she was last week this time, it was kind of cute because we had her out today and everybody was walking up to her and, how are you doing and how are you feeling? And so finally when we were leaving, she says, was I the oldest one there? I said, well, no, not necessarily. Why? Were you wondering why you had all that attention? And she says, well, yes, everybody was talking to me and everybody was curious about me. And so I said, last week you were taken out by ambulance, Mom. I was. So, bless her. I mean, she has a lot of cognitive abilities still within her, but some things just don't stick, and that's one of them. So it was kind of cute today when, she just couldn't figure out why she was getting all this attention. So what I'm going to do is, when I was getting ready to do the weeklies at the beginning of the year, I clear my cards. I do a meditation, which I've done, and my prayers, my affirmations. And then I would clear out the cards. We just had one fly out, though, so we're going to look at that one. And basically, I just laid them out randomly, and we'll find out what they say. But this card is the Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords is here. Oh, there's something we don't want to look at. There's something we don't want to make a decision on. There's something that we don't want to experience or step into, or there's a fear of experiencing it. There's a fear of making a decision to step in a certain direction. And so we may want to look away from it. We may not want to make a decision, and that's making a decision. So be careful when you decide to do such things. Because if you don't decide, God, your angels, your spirit guides, the universe, source will decide for you. And you'll get to the same spot. Trust me, you'll get to the same spot, although it may be a much more bumpier and road and a greater learning experience. So we like to go with the flow, yes, but we also like to be aware and have clarity on the decisions we are making, what we are stepping into, why we are stepping into something, or why we are saying no to something. So there's definitely a decision. We are blindfolded here. So we don't want to look at it. And the best way to start looking at it is by going inwardly, by using your intuition, by using your higher wisdom, to go through it through an emotion or a feeling, to understand why you are fearful to do such a thing. What is the block? What is the thing holding you back? What is the limitation set out in front of you? And understand if it is something that other people are putting on you, or are you putting on yourself? And is it real? Is it true? Does it ring true today? It may have served a great purpose for you down the road, but it doesn't reflect who you've become and why you need to be fearful. So sometimes just a little bit of self-analysis will allow you to see where you can grow in new ways, step into new beginnings, make powerful new decisions for yourself that you wouldn't have contemplated making even a few short weeks ago for yourself. So let's just lay these cards out. We'll do, since we're doing a week, we'll do 7 cards. I think the new moon actually has a lot of things about with the number 7, and we've had the number 7 so often, haven't we? Over the last couple of months. And that is the seeker of truth, yes. It is also, where we look inside of ourselves. We understand ourselves better. We get to know what makes us tick, why we are fearful of things, why we don't want to step in certain directions. And understanding it could be the greatest release for you in actually stepping into something new and wonderful and marvelous. Maybe you've always had a passion, but you've never actually explored it to see what it truly meant to you. So our first, I don't know why I have to do this, but I do. Okay, so the Nine of Wands. The Nine of Wands is very much a card that is saying that we have walked many paths in order to get to this moment in time. We have had to go through trials, tribulations, sorrow, tears, happiness, joy, experiences to grow our wisdom, to grow our empowerment, to grow our light. And now we are ready to step forward again, and we grab that walking stick that is going to take us forward and keep us steady on our path. And it is an accumulation of all those other wands put together, all those other paths put together. Now, regardless of the path you walked in the past, realize that there is new growth on each and every one of them, and there is already new growth on the wand you grab. And look at how gnarled it is on the bottom. Now, we wear white, symbolizing new, and we wear red, our courage, our belief in ourselves, our determination, our perseverance that we're willing to put forward to it. So there is a courage that needs to be brought into the picture here. To think outside the box, to step outside the box, to do something because you want to do it, regardless of what other people are saying or how other people may feel. With that card, we have the King of Cups. So, knowing our ability to be independent and to allow others to lean on us, and making those limitations of how they lean on us. This is the stereotypical dad in the deck. Now, he goes out and he works for a living, and he comes home and puts food on the table, a roof over the head of the people he loves. So he's very independent in what he does in order to allow the independence and allow the dependence in his life. Because he depends on the smiles of their faces, the contentment, the joy, the peace of mind he gives to others. And I see that ship coming in the background. So the more that you stand with a confidence of who you are, of what you can do, of what you can accomplish, of your gifts, of your talents. So this is very much, paying attention to what you actually have to go forward with. And I think last week in one of the dailies, it was very strong energy for us to do just that, to spend the day patting ourselves on the back, embracing who we are, building ourselves up. And then I even think through the weekend, there was a little hint of that, but more of how we can take a forward step. And so here is the very strong step. One more on that pile, the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is about your health, recuperation, prayer, meditation, reflection. This is the soldier, the warrior that comes off the battlefield, takes off their armor, hangs up their weapons, and starts to visualize a brand new future, and completely different from what they have been walking through, of how they have been surviving each and every day in order to get to this point. I want to go one more card, so I will. Look at this, the Page of Wands appears. I think we've got to go through all these cards here for the first part. I don't know why. So, Page of Wands, and I haven't turned them over. I promise I haven't turned them over. Page of Wands is thinking outside the box, or realizing that there is no box. It's to allow a new way of thinking, a new way of creating, a new way of inventing. This could be, where are you putting your, what's on the top of your priority list? Where are you putting your focus? Where are you putting your energy? Because this could be creating a magical experience within a relationship or a friendship. This could be thinking outside the box at work and coming up with a fantastic idea of how the company or the corporation or the business you work for can grow and prosper through this idea. Maybe you're inventing something that nobody's ever thought of, or a new twist on something old, a unique way of looking at it, a unique perspective to go forward. This could be a new idea you have in order to help a charitable organization, build stature in the community. This could be new ideas for travel or learning experiences. But we don't want to limit ourselves to the tried and true way here. We want to think outside the box. We want to tap into our creativity. Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is we are standing on the brink of something new, a new path, a new way forward. This is definitely about our abundance, but what does abundance mean to you? Is it love and compassion flowing in? Is it love and compassion flowing out? Is it the coffers getting filled? Is it stature in the community or within the workplace or within the home or neighborhood? Now, this card here with the white rose and the red rose, which is also actually on this card, I believe. Maybe not on this card. Maybe it's another deck I was thinking of, the Four of Swords. I know I have one deck where there is a white and red rose over top. There's not in that one, and yet I went back to look for that white and red rose. Because the white rose means new path forward. The red rose denotes the courage you need to actually step onto this path, to step outside your comfort zone, to not worry as much of what other people think or what other people, believe that you should be doing or saying or how you should be acting or what you should be creating. Now, the fog there tells me that there's not going to be a lot of clarity in where this road leads. So we have to trust in the flow, in the beauty of the moment, to take us one step at a time closer to our true goals, our true desires, and not have that boxed kind of feeling of it's going to happen exactly as I say. To go with the flow, to expect new experiences to just come out of the blue at you, and creating new experiences and stepping into new experiences. Not backing away because it's, the tried and true. I don't think the tried and true is that important here. We have the Strength card. So yes, a belief, a determination in yourself. And I love this card because it tells you that you don't do it through manipulation. You don't do it through strong-arming somebody else. You do it through love. You do it through compassion. She has her back to the lion. She has no fear. Because she has a genuine love, beauty, empathy for that lion. She's learned to control that lion through compassion, through love, through understanding. And we need to do that for ourselves sometimes. We can be so hard on ourselves and belittle ourselves to ourselves when nobody's listening. We didn't do that right. We didn't say that right. We should have stepped into that opportunity. Why don't we do this more often? Why do we do that too often? And instead of looking at a proactive way to go forward with our energy, we beat ourselves up for our past failures, mistakes, limitations. So you need to Understand your own strength, your own empowerment, and have a belief in yourself. You don't have to strong arm anything or anyone in order to get to what you want. But you do have to show a love, a compassion, a beauty. And our last card in the pile is Judgment. So this is where we need to have sound judgment, good judgment. Maybe we are gifted with that because it is the last card. That we won't just jump into things just for the sake of jumping into something new and different and like a roll of the dice. But rather we have thought it through. Probably many times throughout the past years in our life. So we have a little bit of stability in our thinking of what we truly want, what we don't want. This is using good judgment. This is not buying into the rumor mill or something that you heard, you've seen once, therefore now you have a true opinion of it without the research. And this is asking us to be very grounded in our approach, to not just get on a bandwagon because everybody else is saying that it must be true. Everybody said the world was flat once too. You know, it's like your mom telling you when you were little, if everybody jumped off the cliff, would you too? To think for yourself, to stand on your own 2 feet, to know if it's right for you, the individual you, the unique you. We have the Four of Wands. This is all about, well, I mean, this is the proposal card, so that could happen this week for some of you. But more than likely, we are making those connections. We may be, you know, it's the job interview. It's going out and melting with a new part of society and asking those questions so that you can zero in. Do we have something in common? Do we have like-minded goals, dreams, abilities, futuristic outlooks? This is stability. This is putting those 4 posts in the ground and imagining the beautiful castle you are building in your life, whether it is work and career, whether it is a friendship or a relationship, your stature in the community, your health and well-being. This is a new foundation which you are laying. So it could very well, you know, if it's health and well-being, you are looking at your lifestyle and you're saying that goes, that stays, this I need to do more of, to make that strong foundation. We have the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is very much about being drawn in to new things and really needing to go with the flow because there's an imbalance here. It kind of, you know, sets you off balance a little bit. You're not sure if it's right. You're not sure what other people are going to think. You're not sure if you're going to be accepted, welcomed in, loved, appreciated. And yet you're being called to a certain part of your life, moving forward in a certain part of your life. And you're not sure if it's right for you, but you need to go with the flow and you need to trust in your own intuition, in God, your angels, your spirit guides, the universe, source. That they are showing you something because you need to see it. So pay attention. And maybe you need to see it because it is the worst possible thing in your life and you need to understand that it is so that you turn away and you go with the flow in the right way. But you need to pay attention to it. It can be an eye-opening experience for a brand new life, a brand new career, a brand new relationship, a brand new group of people to melt with. And you're really feeling the pull. It's like when you decide to buy a certain make of car and it's so unique and you've never seen it before, and then on your way home from the dealership you pass 5. because it's drawing you in. It's saying, okay, other people drive this, other people like it. Why haven't I noticed it before? What makes it a vehicle that somebody wants to drive? Do they just have a great sale on it? And also, when you start to get something into your mind of something that you want, like going to see a certain car, and then all of a sudden you see it, it's because the energy, the universe, your energy, your vibration attracts it to you. It brings it in more and more and more so that you can look at it, that you can examine it, so you can analyze it and understand if it's truly right for you. You have the Six of Wands, there's success for you. So this path forward, now that would that be a Thursday? So this is the new moon energy. The moon's in Aquarius, the sun is in Aquarius. So this path that we are stepping into, these new seeds that we are planting, we have gained a great amount of success in order to go forward on this path. Now, this is typically a parade for us. We actually are the front runner of the parade. Look at the messenger in the back, sitting on the back of the horse. I don't notice that too often. So follow your intuition. Meditation, prayer, reflection. Don't rest upon your laurels here either, please. Don't think that you can relax now, that you can take a break. This is a time to push forward. This is a time to move forward. We don't take off the armor for this parade because we've already got our papers for our next mission, our next path forward. We are planting the seeds now in order to go forward. Based on the success we've had, the people that surround us, the people that pick us up, that support us, those are the people that we need to mesh with, melt with. Nine of Cups follows that. Our dreams, our desires, what we want to truly manifest. So I'd say Thursday and Friday are beautiful days for affirmations, of designing your dream tomorrow, journaling what it will look like, meditating on what it will look like, what it will feel like, what it will smell like. Get into details about it. Understand where you need to start those new beginnings in order to obtain that goal, that dream, that desire. Page of Cups. So look at this beautiful new energy that we walk into the weekend with. Starting on Thursday, starting on the new moon. I mean, this is, the veil is so thin. This is a beautiful time for intuitive, psychic revelations. Pay attention to your dreams, waking and sleeping. Journal them, write them down. You're going to want to look back on this. This is a moment in time to explore the new things that you can step into. And yes, with the moon in Aquarius, with the sun in Aquarius, it is unique, it is different, it is new. This could be where a teacher or a mentor enters our life, or depending on our life path, we could become that teacher or mentor. This is a very strong time to talk to your angels and spirit guides, to allow messages in, to ask for the messages to come in, and then be quiet and listen to what comes in. Because we try and argue that first thought. And that's usually our biggest mistake in trusting our intuition, is we argue that first thought because it's not the thought that we wanted. the Star. The message I've been getting lately when I pick up this card is we are now able to make the impossible possible in our lives. We see the way forward. And I haven't pointed this out probably in over a year of reading this card, but it's strong right now. See that star? There's the big star up top, and then there's the star in the middle. Okay? The 5 points represents our 5 senses. So we need to use everything that we've got in order to go forward, yes. But it's the one in the middle that matters the most, our intuition, our heart center, our wisdom. The star says, yes, we can go forward. We can obtain those dreams, those goals, those desires that we want in our life. But we have to give it all we've got. We have to truly invest ourselves into it. Whether it is deepening a relationship, stepping into a career, growing a career, your stature in the community, in the family, growing that relationship, that friendship, your health, your well-being, maybe it's your spirituality. So this card is really, even though the new moon happens on the Thursday, by Sunday, we really see where we can plant those seeds. I don't think we plant those seeds, we could plant them on the Thursday if we've done a lot of work, but I think we have the whole weekend here to plant seeds, to take our time, to understand, and maybe that is a little bit of the judgment card at the very beginning, allowing us to understand what seeds it is we truly do want to plant. Of what we want to create, of what we want to manifest. Let's pick and I think it's so important, the Journey of Love. We'll pick one card from here. So the Journey of Love is, yes, the love we give to another, platonic or not. The love also that we give to ourselves. And maybe we'll even pick an animal card because I do like playing with them. Gifts received, 13. 3 plus 1 is 4. So any gifts that are received are going to give you a firm grounding. They're not going to be superficial. They're going to be something, and it could be a gift from the universe, from God, your angels, your spirit guides, from another person. It could be a gift that you finally give to yourself. It might be forgiveness that you give to yourself finally, or allowing yourself to step into a new adventure or a passion of yours that you've always held yourself back from for whatever reason. Let's see what the book says. Now, 13 is a beautiful number because it talks about a true transformational time in your life where we really allow a door to close in our life in order for us to make way for new experiences. It's very short. Look at how small this poem is. The wind blows softly through the grass, and my open heart, love unexpected. Relax. It is okay to accept what is coming your way now. It is okay to accept what is coming your way now. And I think that is a lot of it through here, is we've held ourselves back in a certain part of our path. And this is a time to really step into it. Gentle your soul, steady your heart. Even the most precious treasure can be received by you. Why not? Are you not built of the same stuff as that treasure, beloved? It's all love, after all. That is all there is. Enjoy, accept, rest in the knowledge that you are being invited into a sanctuary of abundance, peaceful rest, and replenishment now. It's just time. This oracle holds a message for you. The universe is trying to get something to you. More abundance, more love, an answer to a prayer. Sometimes the healing comes in unexpected packages. Sometimes we try so hard to find the answer, exerting so much effort to receive, that we make things harder for ourselves than they need to be. So relax, breathe, have some fun, and be at peace. Everything is working out just fine, and there's a nice surprise coming your way. I don't think I need to say anything to that. That's just pure beauty. Let's go with the flow. Don't limit yourself to the way things must work out in order for them to be right in your life, but go with the flow and see where it takes you. Ride that wave. Go with the flow. Experience the new, the unusual, the unique. Step into it. Allow your passion and your love to flow. And what is our wise animal saying for us? Oh, we got the bee back. Get busy. Busy, active, goal setting, and fertility. And the new moons are all about fertility. It's all about goal setting, planting those seeds. The happiest people are those who are too busy to notice whether they are or not. B tells you it's time to get busy. Instead of trying to get all your projects done by yourself, ask for assistance. Everybody has strengths. Some are leaders, while others are followers. Know what category you fit best in and use it to your advantage. While you may hate to clean, there are others who love it. While you may love to organize, others may need your direction on how to best accomplish it. There shouldn't be any shame in your talent. There shouldn't be any shame in your talent. Cooperation and delegation is key with the B. Embrace B by taking small steps, but begin the project or task in front of you, even if it seems impossible. Any action is action towards fulfilling your goal. One of the most important things to remember if you want to be successful is that procrastination is your biggest enemy. Delaying things sabotages your goal. Don't lose hope. Remain determined. B is also known for fertility, and this may be a sign that it is the right time to add a child to your life, or you may hear from someone close to you that she is pregnant. You may want to start an exercise program. B lets you know that in order to motivate yourself, you need to work as a team. Instead of running on a treadmill, join a volleyball team. Instead of walking around the block by yourself, ask your neighbor to join you. The pressure you put on yourself will greatly decrease if you engage others who can help motivate you. Remember that success card? It was the people around you that made the difference, that helped you find that success, celebrate your success, and move you forward to the new experiences of your life. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.